It makes me really happy that you guys enjoy my Madonna reactions so much and keep requesting that I check out her stuff because I'm in the exact same boat as you. I love everything that I've heard from Madonna thus far. I mean, it's truly been a journey, and to put it very simply, Madonna, her music just makes me happy. And, maybe that's the entire point of art to help us connect and make us feel things. But, the world being as bleak as it often is on a day to day, happiness being in short supply, it is very nice that Madonna and her music exists. So, thank you today to Mark the Considerate for making this donation request and for having 3 songs for us to check out together. We first got Papa Don't Preach, Open Your Heart, and lastly, Express Yourself. That's all I gotta say. Let's jump into it. Oh, I'm digging the string start here. I'm a sucker for strings. The bounces in, boys and girls. My hair kind of looks like hers here. The eternal struggle between the child and the parent.
You always taught me right from wrong. I know you're held, Daddy, please be strong. Maybe young at heart, but I know what I'm saying. The one you warned me all about, the one you said I could do without. We're in an awful mess, and I don't mean maybe. Please, Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach.
I get it immediately.
I'm losing sleep, but I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby.
Oh,
Gonna keep my baby.
interesting. Yeah.
Says that
So I think we got the plot right, that she got pregnant with this guy that the dad disapproves of. And now, Dad, Papa, I don't need you to preach at me. I know the situation I'm in. I just need your support. And that is a hard line, a hard tightrope for parents to walk because they want to tell you about the world. And, I will always back and forth with my own parents about what is right and wrong, what is the path for me, or what they view as best for me. So, in that broad sense, the song is just very relatable to me, to anybody who's been a former child or current child. But, with parents having your best interest at heart, sometimes they also do know what is best for you. It's not a 100% science. There's always the type 1, type 2 error to think about. But in these moments where the child may know that they made a mistake, especially despite the parents' best wishes, the preaching can overburden the situation when really what is needed in that flash of life is just the support. Let's see where this goes.
baby says that he's going to marry me. We can raise a little family. Maybe we'll be alright. It's a sacrifice. But my friends keep telling me to give it up.
Loving this melody.
I'm too young, I ought to live it up. What I need right now is some good advice. Please, Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach. I've been losing sleep, but I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. I'm gonna keep my baby.
Yeah. Seems like she's opposing her friends as well and what they want for her. Dude, Dude, the strings in this are so nice.
Daddy, Daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you give us your blessing right now, 'cause we are in love. We are in love, so please, Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach. I've been losing sleep, but I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. I'm gonna keep my baby. Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach. I've been losing sleep. Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa, don't preach. I've been losing sleep. Papa, don't preach. I'm gonna keep my baby.
Oh, I like the layering now in these melodies.
Papa, don't preach.
I mean, this is so catchy, isn't it?
Papa, I know I'm keeping my baby.
You know, it's very interesting that in the refrain, in this chorus, she's saying that she's actually in trouble. But then in that previous verse, she's like, we're in love, so please respect our love and view it for what it is and maybe accept the relationship. So I almost feel like I don't think she's contradicting herself because that's like the thought that initially came to my mind. It's more like this situation that me and the person I'm in love with have found ourselves in isn't one that we were expecting, and it's making life extremely difficult. So it is troublesome in that sense, but also this is a person who I love and I want to be with. So please try to understand them and our connection and hopefully accept them, and don't endlessly preach, and maybe we can build our bond even stronger through this, let's say, unexpected time in our lives. At least that's the way I take it. Because otherwise it would feel like she is contradicting herself, assuming that the trouble she is referring to is in regards to the relationship with the guy. So if that's the interpretation, then it wouldn't make sense. But because it's not about the guy, it's about them having a kid together, I think I figured it out. It's just how my brain works, so please forgive. You can see the disappointment right there. It's a hard conversation to have. The wall between them, right? Should I say something first? Should she say something first? I don't know why I'm the dad in this situation, but Pink Panther? Aww. I like that. I like that he reached out his hand, right? That gesture. I'm lending you my support. I'm here to help. Put the mistakes and all the judgment and the past aside. We are in this together now. I want to go back to that shot because that is just a really pleasant. This is like human connection right here. This is what it's all about. This is why we have family. And I like this. I just like this dynamic too that they're presenting in this song and video, especially because being the daughter in that situation, she has to put herself in an immensely vulnerable position, opening herself up and her life and her mistakes up potentially. Well, potential mistakes. It depends on her view of it. It seems like a mistake in this moment. And so she has to open up about her mistakes to her parent, who is potentially going to judge her and does so. So it wasn't even a wrong prediction, but you weather that storm too to make make a life together at the end of it all. Because keeping those things hidden from one another, those are the walls, man. The communication doesn't happen when those walls are up. Uh, it is something that I'm constantly working through. You can ask my parents if you ever randomly meet them on the streets. They'll tell you that I haven't been the easiest son in the world, and I'll tell you straight up I haven't been the easiest son in the world. But with continuous conversation, and they may feel terrible in the moment, we build that connection even stronger to a point where if mistakes like this are made, they can be repaired together with the support of the family, because we always want what's best for each other. Oof. Great way to start off a Madonna, huh? Always with the heavy hitters. I love the melody in that one. Oh, there you go. Just like let me in.
See you on the street and you walk on by. Make me wanna hang my head down and cry.
Already the hairstyle change.
If you gave me half the chance, you'd see my desire burning inside of me. But you choose to look the other way. I've had to work much harder than this for something I want. Don't try to resist me. Open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key. Think that you're afraid to look at.
How do I interpret this song? I was thinking of like all of the all of the visuals and pairing it with the lyrics here. And sometimes with with Madonna's music, it's been almost like two parallel interpretations that I'm trying to balance to figure out if it is all holistic. It tends to be that way. Um, I feel like this song is about, and we'll get more context as we go, is about emotional vulnerability. So if one is closed off to expressing love or expressing anything, just open your heart. Just open it. As simple as that sounds, it is much more difficult, especially if I'm thinking about myself. I will have the tendency to be like super reserved and super quiet and not put my thoughts out there. And honestly, like this whole YouTube channel is a version of like healing for me, where I'm putting all of my thoughts out there in a very, very just authentic way. Open your heart. It's good for you. It's good for the world.
Think that you're afraid to look in my eyes. You look a little sad, boy, I wonder why. I follow you around, but you can't see that you're wrapped up in yourself to notice. So you choose to look the other way. Well, I've got something to say. Don't try to run, I can keep up with you. Nothing can stop me.
I like these strong guitar notes here.
To open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key. Open your heart with the key. One is such a lonely number.
Gloves are off.
Open your heart, I'll make
vibing out.
It's not that hard if you just turn the key. Don't try to run, I can keep up with you. Nothing can stop me from trying. You got to open your heart to me, baby. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love if you turn the key. Open your heart with the key. Open your heart, I'll make you come, baby. It's not that hard. I'm gonna get to you. Open your heart.
I don't understand Italian. Is this Italian? Ritorna, Madonna, abbiamo. I'm about to Google this. Give me one moment. I'm a fast typer. Don't worry. I have over 120 words per minute on typeracer.com. Okay, I'm not that fast. Here we go. What does that mean? Oh my god, I didn't type meaning. Okay, Google AI says, come back, Madonna, we still need you. That is the interpretation.
I'm gonna get to you. Open your heart, I'll make you come, baby. It's not that hard. Open your heart, I'll make you come, baby. It's not that hard. Open your heart, I'm giving love to you. It's not that hard. Come, baby.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with the the age difference between them two, so I'm just not gonna comment on that part. But the overall message of the song: open up your heart, be emotionally vulnerable, and it is not an easy thing to do. Like I say, like many of us experience, but doing so is so liberating. It's so freeing. It's almost like you realize, like, oh, I am a human capable of experiencing emotion, and I don't have to actually repress a part of me, and instead I can be open and honest about who I am on the inside. And to me, that is like true alignment with the self, where your thoughts match your words, match your actions in the world, right? There's full congruence there. And sometimes I find it a little bit difficult to reconcile, like, being a certain kind of way in different environments. Like, just for example, like, you're not going to say all of the same things at the dinner table with your parents like you might with your friends. And some people would argue, even myself included, maybe you should just be as open as you are in all environments without fear of social repercussion or the opinions of others. And regardless, there are reasons that people do close off and not show parts of themselves to everybody else. And I lean on the side of it is better to be as open and honest about anything and everything and see where that lands. See where that lands you. If you find people that connect with that, that's really amazing, because now you can just be who you are and people like you for that. Holy shit. That is a win beyond wins. Like when you hear all of the crazy dating advice out there online, people will say all kinds of just heinous things, just absolutely unhinged advice you'll hear. And some of the best advice you'll ever get is be yourself. It's simple and it is hard to enact when you need the advice in the first place. But the thing about it is, being yourself, it is a win-win, because if you are who you are, then if somebody likes that version of you, which is you, great, they like me. And if I like them, I'm liking you from my authenticity. If I'm misrepresenting who I am by putting on a mask or sheltering parts of me, even especially emotions, they may be liking a version of you, but not the actual you. And does that feel good to you, to be liked for the facade that you put on? And then you end up in this terrible cycle of you're liked for a version that's not you, and you may be disliked for not presenting parts of you that otherwise would have been liked. We have to take it on the chin, especially if we are who we are and then people don't like it. it's okay. Not everybody's gonna like you, and we open our hearts regardless. Uh, Thank you for attending Sohum's therapy talk for the for the day. Let's jump into the last track here, which literally was my message: just express yourself. That's funny. Also, shout out to the choreographers and all of Madonna's music, her videos, her lives.
All right, America, do you believe in love? 'Cause I got something to say about it, and it goes something like this. Don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how he feels, and baby, then you know your love is real.
Her expressions are awesome.
Don't need diamond rings or 18-karat gold. Fancy cars that go very fast, you know they never last. No. What you need is a big strong hand to lift you to your higher ground. Make you feel like a queen on a throne. Make you love you till you can't come down.
High on love, right?
Don't go for second best, baby.
Right.
Put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how he feels, and baby, then you know your love is real. Rose and roses are the
Oh, here we go.
he needs to start with your head. Satin sheets are very romantic. What happens when you're not there? You deserve the best in life. So if the time isn't right, then move on. Second best is never enough. You
Right.
do much better, baby, on your own. Don't go
Yeah.
for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how he feels, and baby, then you know your love is real. Express yourself. You got to make him express himself.
Super vibey.
Hey. So if you want it right now, make him show you how.
Wow.
Express what
Her
you got.
moves, man.
Baby, ready or not.
An actual icon. Like, for example, if I showed this to my parents, they would they would definitely be super judgmental about it. But for me, I'm like, I don't care. Do all of this. Be so authentically yourself. Be so radically honest with your expression, with physicality, with your thoughts, with your spirituality, with anything and everything. Because you just want to maximize all of what you are and attract what you are, right? If you don't, what is that? They call it the law of attraction. You put yourself out there in that way, and what is meant for you will find you. That's another reason to not shelter yourself as much as we often do. Express yourself, because maybe in your current paradigm, if you're not expressing yourself, you are second best, and you are acquiescing to an environment, to a person who may not be for you. But if you were just who you are, hey, everything is the best for you, because you are just living life to its fullest. And that idea of living life to its fullest, I'm like routinely learning about what that is. So take whatever advice you can get from this 28-year-old.
What you need is a big strong hand to lift you to your higher ground. Make you feel like the queen of the floor. Make you love it till you can't come down. And when you're gone, he might regret it. Think about the love he once tried to carry on, but he just won't get it.
Reminds me of Prince whenever he does that to the floor. So you can respect yourself, yeah. I just caught that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because we could live our lives regretting, but if you tried your best, if you put yourself and your real self out there, you may fail at whatever thing you're trying to achieve, but I feel a whole heck of a lot better about myself if I fail towards something rather than don't make any action at all. Wow. Madonna, man, with the trifecta. I love all these songs. I think my favorite in terms of melody, Papa Don't Preach. I also find that to be, I think that's in large part due to the strings. I think there's something just so emotionally gripping about strings that immediately makes any existing melody sound that much better to me. And then, of course, in the other two tracks, we have such a pronounced beat that just you can't help but to just enjoy the music and learn from her message. And Madonna, she embodies it through and through. It's not like she's just, saying it to say it. She actually practices what she preaches. Madonna, please preach. Okay, that was probably so cringy. Regardless, I'm super, super down as always to check out more Madonna on the channel with you all. So if you would like to make a Madonna request yourself, please hit the first link in the description box below. That is the best way to support my channel. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.